It's Friday, August 14th, 2026, and on this day in 1945, Japan started signaling that it would surrender in World War II. Emperor Hirohito signed papers for unconditional surrender aboard the USS Missouri in Tokyo Bay on September 2nd. Now, at the end of World War II, the final accounting was about 75 to 80 million people dead worldwide. The world was basically completely restructured, and for a time, the United States had emerged as the sole dominant global power. Stick around if you want to hear what a long deployment at sea feels like, because currently in the United States, Democrats are signaling that they're going to investigate or otherwise seek answers as to reports of poor conditions aboard the USS Abraham Lincoln and as to why it's been out at sea for so long. Sailors' families have reported to Military Times, according to them, 2 members of the crew have attempted to jump overboard, and the crews are suffering from food shortages, broken toilets, and contaminated water. The USS Abraham Lincoln has been on an extended naval deployment, primarily around the Persian Gulf, for over 250 days, with approximately 208 days without a traditional port of call. They reportedly got to port in Oman for a period of time in July, but there's really nothing to do or see in Oman. They probably barely got to get off the ship for a little while. I was the assault section leader of Charlie Company, 1st Battalion, 4th Marines, 13th Marine Expeditionary Unit, Special Operations Capable, aboard the Landing Pad Hilo, or LPH-3 USS Okinawa, deployed during Desert Shield/Storm. Now, we departed San Diego in June of 1990. We did not return till about April of 1991. We were out for 301 consecutive days. The Marines aboard these Gator freighters have 0 AC in their berthing areas, and it's about 100 degrees down there. And we had broken toilets, standing water about 3 inches high in our bathrooms and our showers. The food was shit, and while we were around the Persian Gulf area, we could not throw overboard our massive amounts of trash. We had also picked up another battalion from Hong Kong on our way out there, so we had an extra battalion of almost 1,500 more Marines than were supposed to be on this ship. So sleeping in the hangar bay next to piles of trash were a bunch of Marines on isomats. As if extended naval deployments aren't sucky enough, and that pressure on young people causes an atypical amount of efforts of self-harm, we were ordered to write our families' last letters because we were told that we were going to go on suicide missions.